What's up guys, Brendan J, and today we are out at the hog property out here. So today we're just gonna be getting set up. So for the next few videos, hopefully we can do some hog hunting, you know, like archery or anything like that. But we have a couple feeders, we gotta get corn on the feeders. I have like a camera that's completely messed up out here, so I gotta fix the camera, put batteries in, another one, and then figure out what's going on with our north feeder. We've just got like a bunch of stuff, but I wanna introduce you guys to the property. So with that being said, just follow along. It's gonna kind of be all over the place. We're just fixing a lot of stuff today. And we'll be doing a lot of heavy lifting today as well. That should be way plenty. No hunting today if that's what you're here for. Just like a lot of maintenance really. But we have to come back out. We have like a hurricane just kind of all over the place. But we have to come out in the next few days. I think we're gonna be setting up blinds, and we've got to get like a metal feeder too. So we have a lot of videos we're gonna be doing out here, but we got to get the hogs like baited back up and fix all the cameras so we know when they're actually coming in and out. You know, it's really nice that I can just do all this here on the second channel. Because on my main channel, this is stuff that I was always doing, you know, like just to give you guys an example, we filmed a video with Reef today, my dog, and presented him on the main channel, and then this is something I had to do either way, but it's kind of cool that now on the second channel we can just show this kind of stuff and we don't have to worry if, you know, YouTube dings it or whatever, because you guys are supporting it through merch and stuff like that. And then we have our main channel, which is like allows us to do what we're doing for a living, so it's pretty cool. But I love that I get to share this stuff with you guys. I hope you enjoy it today. The odds of us running into a hog or something while we're out here is like not too bad. You can actually see all this, actually even all this right here, but all that stuff's freshly rooted. So they're here eating acorns and stuff, and it's a pretty wet property, so they tend to just kind of hang out here. But we'll have this, it's 300 blackout suppressed shooting subsonic, so we'll have this sitting in the truck too, just in case. But I really am gonna take most of them archery. That's like what you guys can expect. Our landowner out here has to get them off the property. They're a nuisance animal and they're just destroying everything. You guys will see, it's really, really bad, but that's why we bait them and then we harvest them. But I don't just kill them to kill them, like I actually use the meat. So you guys will see all that. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. So if you guys look, all this is just destroyed out here. This is all from hogs. This is like relatively recently, but it goes all the way up through there. It's just like this whole side of his land is just destroyed. All right, so here's the deal. A couple things. We got the feeder. We got barbed wire around the feeder because we do have cows on this property, so it just keeps them from getting all up in the feeder. We got to test the feeder, but here is another issue. So there's also no corn on the ground, and it's kind of rutted up, which is good. But this camera right here, they're the same. These are the ones that like connect to your phone. The problem is this one battery died and SD card is full, so I got to work on this one. This is our problem. Look at this. This whole freaking, this is string from one of the bags, and it just got wrapped up in there. Look at this right here. I'm pulling out the whole string from one of the bags. So whoever put this corn in here last, probably RJ. Hope you're watching this, RJ. Now it'll work. All right, we're gonna test it again. All right, block yourself. 3, 2, 1. All right, perfect. See, that's what we want. Yeah, that's great. See, yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. So we just basically had like a little blockage up there, but that ought to get them there. That ought to get them there. It's like pig juice, bro. Look at it. It's like syrup. I swear. Look at this. Dude, it's just some gnarly stuff, man. It's so gnarly. But the pigs like it. I like putting it on this tree because it gets us really good pictures on the camera. But they can smell this stuff for like ever.
Smells like cough syrup.
Cough syrup. Great cough syrup. All right, so that one's pretty much set up. I don't think we have good enough batteries in the second camera, but I wanted to show you guys this setup real quick. So for archery, we're thinking like a blind, and I have a climber that I use on like a pine up there, but this is what has primarily been used. Just hide it behind this burlap. But I think I want to get rid of all this and put like a good blind here, because check this out. This is like the type of view you have. So you have the blind right here, you just sit on in here, but then you have like this beautiful lane of the feeder, and the hogs are either coming from that way or they're moving from that way, or there's a swamp behind it and they come in. So they very rarely come from this way, and even if they do, you still have a bunch of shooting lanes. So I'm thinking about taking this out and putting in a proper blind. Not to mention, there's also a climber right here too, or like a standing stand, a hard mount stand, whatever you want to call it. This is all rooted. Dude, I've not been out here in maybe a week or so. Oh my gosh, bro, this is a road. Oh my gosh, bro. Now you get the impact, right? This is supposed to be a road. Like, this guy has to use like all his tractor equipment in and out through here. Look at this. Just all rooted up. It's huge. It's huge. So not only does it go through here, it goes all the way through there, around that side through there. This is probably like a 30 to 40 yard stretch, and they started all back here. This looks pretty fresh. Come on in, man. We're about to go to what I call Jurassic Park. It is wet here, son. It is wet. This is the place I call Jurassic Park, because this is where like the dinosaurs roam back here. Look, we have not had corn out here. This feeder has been broken for months. Look at the tracks. Everywhere. Hog prints everywhere. Like, this is where they come back in like herds, like 20, 30 pigs at a time will be hanging out here. So we need to go to Bass Pro. We need to get a second camera, because the Verizon cameras do not reach. I think it's like the canopies. It's like so thick in the trees back here. So we need to get that. We need to go Bass Pro, get a blind, and get like a different feeder or something, or like a bottom portion, because that doesn't work. But check this out. This is a really cool spot. There's mud everywhere back here. That's why they love it. The hogs tend to go through this trail right here, and we set up on the other side of this. It's like a 25 yard shot with a bow. Gracious, just look at all this. This is all tracks right here. All these divots are just tracks everywhere, coming from under that tree. They come through here, they hang out in this area, and then of course like the feeders right there. I've also seen them come from this way, so you guys can see there's actually like a pretty fire game trail right here. You can see it. It goes all the way through there. Here is our beat up another burlap situation. Then of course you got a chair back there, but check it out. So the shooting lane is right there to the feeder. So it's like a 35 yard shot with an arrow. It's pretty easy to accomplish. And you have this lane here. If they decide to come through, remember it's right there. And then you've got that lane, and you've got those side lanes. So you do have quite a bit of cover, but this is just like all tattered. It's kind of beaten up. This is the feeder that I want to hunt. So I really want to replace this with like a legitimate blind. And I think ultimately that is going to set myself up for success. There's clearly a ton more activity going on back here. So this is kind of like where I want to hunt. Plus, I like that it's a little more tucked away from everything. It's a lot more wooded. And I mean, it's just like all the other property is relatively dry right now, but this is like wet land out here. So check this out. These are actually wild oranges, and they kind of like just kind of sprinkled all around this area. But the good news is when they drop right through here, all of those hogs that are coming from that back area of the property, they eat this stuff up too. So not only are they eating the acorns and stuff, but they're actually eating some really good fruits that's just naturally out here.
just covered all the trails.
Everywhere the pigs walk, I threw corn there. All right, good. They're just gonna mush that stuff into the mud and just stay here. That'll like literally keep them here for like 2 days. God dang, boy. That baby got wet. All right, guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. Got a lot of work to do on the property. Today we didn't really have much action, right? I mean, we like tried to fill up a feeder. We fixed one still broke. We got a camera situation. We got a plan for the blinds. We found a ton of like hog devastation. So if you want to see the hunting videos, let me know in the comment section below. For the next few videos on this channel, I can't promise what they're going to be because that's why I created the channel. It's just going to be random stuff. But I do think we need to go to Bass Pro and get a couple things set up. So if you have any tips or tricks for me, let me know in the comment section below. I'm always open to like good suggestions. Hopefully we can get some photos of those hogs on that camera. And that's going to be pretty much it. I appreciate you guys for watching. I still don't have an outro for this one, so I guess I'll catch you on the next video. Sounds too much like my main channel. All right, see you guys later. Peace out.